Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SWGOH Tactics. Well, we got another member of the Bad Batch. We got Tech, and ooh boy, does his kit look juicy. I'm really scared for these guys, scared of these guys, because they look, initially, just with two characters, they look fantastic. Let's dive into his kit, and we'll try to go through my thought process on why he's so good. So, Tech. We got Tech. His kit came out about an hour and a half ago. So, he is light side support. He is a support character, which in my mind screams fast. Make him fast. Bad Batch, Clone Trooper, Galactic Republic. Blah, blah, blah. He's the support. He is what, like we figured, or I figured that Crosshairs was going to be giving the target lock, but no, it's going to be Tech. At least, as far as we know, Tech is going to be giving the target lock. And then Translation. When I saw that, I got all happy, because Translation is a very, very, very powerful buff. And then he does a lot. He cleanses, he does quite a bit. And he does have quite a bit of synergy that we can gather in between him and Hunter's kit, so we're going to be going back and forth between the two. So, don't care about that. His basic. So, his basic is deal special damage to target enemy, inflict target lock for 2 turns, and then also inflict target lock on the healthiest enemy that didn't already have it. So that's actually quite powerful to be applying target lock on basic, 2 target locks on basic. And if you remember from Hunter's kit, we got Hunter's kit right here, his leadership, when using an ability against target lock enemies, Bad Batch allies, only Bad Batch allies cannot be countered. So there's where I said initially that I thought this team was going to be the CLS killer, and that reinforces my thesis on that. So, but, his basic, he's going to be called to assist quite a bit, I do believe, so he's going to be getting target lock everywhere, and it's going to, yes, you're only going to have it on the target, and then the healthiest other person on the field or opponent, but that will switch. Maybe Crosshairs will bring some target lock as well. We'll have to wait and see. So special 1. So this is his heal. So he's going to target another character. It says another clone trooper ally. So again, you can use Rex here. You could use Cody. You can use Sergeant. And they recover 40% of their max health. If they are a Bad Batch, they get 40% health, so that's a really big heal, and then they gain stealth and potency up for 2 turns, and translation for 3 turns. So remember in Hunter's kit, where is it? Right here. This is his first special. If Hunter was already stealthed, all Bad Batch allies gain crit chance up and offense up for 2 turns. Alright? So I think, because his Tech's third special, or his second special, sorry, is a mass dispel or mass cleanse. So in my mind, what you're going to do right now is you are going to speed up. You're going to make your Tech as fast as possible, because let's just go through his kit and then we'll discuss. So his second special is he dispels all debuffs from all clone trooper allies. So it's a mass dispel. And then all Bad Batch allies, not clone troopers, all Bad Batch, gain foresight and tenacity up and stealth for 2 turns. So both of his specials, his second special is a mass stealth, a mass cleanse, and then he buffs tenacity up. A mass tenacity up is very, very powerful in this game. Like, that's what makes Rex so special, is his mass cleanse with tenacity up. And then deal special enemy to all allies, so it's also an AoE, and inflicts stun for 1 turn on enemies that are dazed or target locked. So this is going to be very, 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 very special as the battle progresses. And then let's look at his unique. His unique is just OP. So at the start of the battle, he gains speed for each clone trooper doubled for Bad Batch. I think that is stupid. So if you have 4 Bad Batch and 1, say, Cody, that's 9 speed. Just bake that into his kit. I don't know why that we even have to have that on there. It seems very, very redundant. So if all allies are clone troopers, not Bad Batch, clone troopers, Tech gains stealth for 1 turn at the start of battle. So he starts in stealth, aka Grief Karga, which is very nice. And right here, Tech has 25% potency for each of his own stacks of translation. And he's going to get potency from Hunter's Leader, right here. All Bad Batch allies have 50% potency. So you're not going to have to mod him for potency. I think where you could, but I think that you're going to mod him with speed and health, because he also gains max 35% health through Hunter's Leadership and through translation. So you can gain 30% max health through translation and 35% max health through Hunter's Kit. So all of your circles are going to be health. For Tech, I'm almost thinking a health cross as well. Maybe even a health triangle. But definitely fast. I think really, really fast, because he's gaining potency through the 2 kits. So while Tech is active, so just while Tech is alive on the board, Clone Trooper allies, not Bad Batch, Clone Trooper, gain translation for 3 turns each time they use a special ability. So it's like C-3PO kinda, but he just has to be alive. So just by using a special ability, you're going to gain stacks of translation. If the character already has translation, the duration of all stacks on that character resets to 3. Yes, we know that. That's how it's always been. If all allies that can apply translation are defeated, all stacks expire. So if you kill Tech, then translation goes away. Which I think is what you're going to have to do when you attack this team. If you see it on defense, is you're going to have to kill Tech as quickly as possible. But starting under stealth is already going to try to, mitigate the chances of you doing so. So translation, what does it do? Stack 1, 30% max health. Stack 2, crit chance. So he's going to be giving crit chance, which is excellent, because I think Hunter needs that. Yes, Hunter and Crosshairs and Cody are going to need that, especially Cody if you're going to run him. And I'm still sticking to my guns here. I think Cody's going to be excellent on this team. So if only one ally who grants translation is present, then it decreases the character's cooldowns by 1 when that ally uses a basic ability. So they've changed translation so that you cannot bring C-3PO in here. You can't stack their translations, because if you bring in C-3PO, then you are losing the cooldown decreases by 1 every time Tech uses a basic ability. So let's read that again. If only one ally who grants translation is present, aka Tech, decrease this character's cooldowns by 1. So any ally that has 3 stacks of translation, decrease their cooldowns by 1 when that ally, being the ally who grants translation, uses their basic ability. Am I reading that right? Decreases cooldown if one ally that grants translation is present. Yes. Decrease this character's cooldowns by 1 when that ally, so Tech, uses a basic ability. So again, why you're going to want him really, really fast, because every time he goes and uses his basic, he is going to reduce the cooldowns. Now, keep in mind, his basic, if the target enemy was already target locked, attack again. So he's going to attack twice. So every time he uses his basic, whoever has 3 stacks of translation on the team are going to reduce their cooldowns by 2. Right? So, now, his kit. I think how you're going to run him, just from seeing him and Hunter, things could change as we get more characters. So Hunter wants to be stealth before he uses his AoE. Now Hunter, if you guys didn't look at the GG page, Hunter's max speed at Relic is 138. So he is slow. So say you add a set to him that has plus 100 speed, you're only going to be at 238 speed. So you're gonna have probably about a 240, a 245 Hunter. Right? 245 Hunter. So he's relatively slow. So Tech is going to go. he's going to do his first special. So Tech and the target other clone trooper ally, Hunter. So unfortunately, you're going to have to burn the heal. But then that ally gains stealth and potency up for 2 turns and a stack of translation for 3 turns. Now, I do believe while Tech is active, clone allies gain translation for 3 turns. Every time they use a special ability, translation can't be copied. So you're going to use this one, use his first special on Hunter. You're going to give him translation. If Tech is already stealth, which he should be because he will start in stealth, all other Bad Batch allies also gain translation for 3 turns. So there it is right there. So if you use your first special on Tech to start the battle, target Hunter, he is going to get a stack of translation from that. And then he is also going to get another stack of translation from this part of that ability. So gain translation for 3 turns. And if Tech was already stealth, which he will be, all other Bad Batch allies gain translation for 3 turns. So you're putting out a lot of translation, which is going to be the max or the increase of 30% max health. And Hunter's going to get 2 stacks of translation, which is the crit chance and max health. Then Hunter is going to do his first special. Clone Trooper allies gain evasion up as stealth for 2 turns, which is excellent. But remember, he is also slow. Then deal physical damage to all enemies, so it's an AoE. If he is already stealth, which he will be, he's going to gain, or Bad Batch allies gain crit chance up and offense up for 2 turns. So then he's going to get the offense up rolling. Excellent. So we know that Hunter also does basic twice. Expose, expose, debuffed, attack again. So, and he will, because the person that you target when you use Tech's first special is going to get target lock. So Hunter's going to go, when he uses his basic, well, you might be calling in Hunter a lot more than you think. So when using an ability against target locked enemies, this is Hunter's leadership. Bad Batch allies can't be countered. And they remove turn meter. So you can kind of already see how these 2 characters are really gelling together. And I can't wait to see what Crosshairs brings to the field and Wrecker. So keep in mind, too, that there was some daze mechanics in here. Right here. His second special. Inflict stun for 1 turn on enemies that are dazed or target locked. Okay, we know the target lock comes from Tech. We don't know where the daze is coming from yet. If I had to guess, I would say that Wrecker is going to do some kind of AoE slam or just an over-the-top roundhouse punch that's going to apply daze. So inflict stun for 1 turn on enemies that are, or 1 turn on enemies. It says enemies, so it could be any enemies that are dazed or target locked. So say if Wrecker has an AoE daze, this first special, which you're going to use, this is his second special. Sorry, this second special can inflict, could possibly inflict an AoE stun on all enemies. If anything, it's going to apply a couple stuns, because you're going to have a couple target locks going out there, because you're most likely going to use his first special first move. Get it? Alright. So yeah, you don't have to have a lot of potency on this guy, because he's going to gain 50% from Hunter's leadership, and he's also going to get 50% for each stack of translation. So basically you're going to have... after the first move, you're already going to have 1 stack of translations. You're already going to have 75% potency. You can just go straight speed and straight health for this guy. So, there we go. No daze yet, but daze is coming. A defense up, too. We don't know where that's coming from yet. We don't know who's going to give that. Hunter. Like, again, I want to stress that you don't need potency because it comes from Hunter's leadership. One other thing that was brought to my attention, guys, I have to tell you this, is Hunter's Marquee. Did you guys notice today that Hunter's Marquee is lasting a month? We have never seen that before. And you know why they're doing that? They are doing that so that we can use, or we can test, this whole faction together. Why would we want to do that? Because this faction is already looking to be very, very overpowered. Do I think they can take down a galactic legend? I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm going to say no. But I don't want to say I'm certain that it's going to be a no. But I think they're going to be overpowered. And I think that once you get to play with them in the last marquee, which is going to be lasting up until the show launches. Let me just show you here. I realize I wasn't showing you his event right there. Look at 28 days left. So you get to play with these guys in each other's marquees. That is really cool. Good job, CG. You get a thumbs up for that one. So the last character, we're going to get another one in... okay, so you see here, this is kind of weird how they got this. They say April 8th, Hunter. So April 8th was the release of Hunter. So let's go back up here. So character reveal, April 15th. That's the next reveal, and that is most likely when Hunter's marquee is going to launch. So then it's going to be April 8th, Hunter released. April 15th, tech released, and we're going to get our next character reveal. Can't wait. And then we're going to get... oh, yeah, so right here. You see that right there? It says right there, character reveal. So this was... oh, no. It always said character reveal. Never mind, guys. So we'll most likely get... we got tech today, or tech kit today. We'll most likely get his release on the 15th. And then we'll get our next reveal, which could be Crosshairs or Wrecker. And then we got a big 2-week gap. We'll probably get whoever this is revealed on the 15th in the middle. So whatever this is in the middle, so like the 22nd, we'll get the next marquee. And then we're going to have a lot of time to wait until they reveal the last one. And then we're going to get to play with them on May the 4th. Actually, I think it's May the 5th. If you know, they might give us May the 4th, but it's most likely May 5th. So the show comes out May 4th. And then we get to play with the last member of the Bad Batch the next day later. So very, 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 very smart cross-promotion. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. I am excited. Am I going to wail on these guys? No. No, I'm not. I'm going to just buy them out of shipments as they come into shipments. A lot cheaper, especially if we're going back to the 7s, the 5s and 7s. Not going to do it. As a Canadian, I'm paying a premium on a premium. Not going to do it. It's too expensive for me. Plus, what is that? It's like $400 to unlock a character for me whaling in Canada. So am I going to spend $1,600? Hell no. Hell no. I'll buy them out of shipments. All right. So yes, in case you guys didn't notice, I am very, very excited. Tech looks fantastic. I hope I wasn't too frantic in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I still think... actually, let's go back. I still think Cody is going to be excellent for this team. Why? Because translation, being on the field, having translation coming from tech, that's, in my opinion, almost a game changer, guys. So, Cody, if he gets 3 stacks of translation, and he keeps getting his cooldowns reduced, call to assist. What is this going to do? Lots of basics. Every time tech basics, he's reducing cooldowns. Every time Hunter goes, he's doing good things. Every time tech goes, he's doing good things. Call all clone trooper allies to assist, which is everybody. They're dealing 40% less damage, yes. Each time an assist scores a critical hit, which we're going to get a lot of, reduce this cooldown, reduce the cooldown of this ability by 1. It's at 6. So if we get 4 crits, we're down to 2. If tech goes twice, we're down to 0. So we can possibly get a call to assist, which is going to have so many baked-in benefits from this team. With translation, Cody, I think, is going to be excellent. And that fits into the narrative because in Season 7 of the Clone Wars, Cody was part of the team. Everybody thinks we're getting Echo. The Bad Batch Echo. We may have a galactic or a what's that called? An epic confrontation. We may have one of those that gives us Echo, but we may not. We may only get these 4. And then Cody. I am really hoping, because you guys know, I want Cody to be good because I want to use Heaven because he is relicked with the Zeta. His mods on him are somewhat poopy, but I will gladly put better mods on him if he is good. Like, even his basic is not that bad. Gain turn meter, gain additional turn meter, gain additional turn meter, blah, blah, blah. But for the most part, this is going to be excellent. This, meh. Deal special damage and stun. This one's kind of poopy in my opinion. But this, under Bad Batch, his call to assist is going to be excellent. So keep that in mind, guys. This team is looking to be a meta team. Definitely meta, in my opinion. And that's with just seeing 2 kits. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed this. Please like, please subscribe. Thanks for coming to Dialor's Twi'lek Tactics. Till next time, sayonara. I love y'all. Bye-bye.